Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we have added one of the single forms. So that is our single form input field. That is a username label, input field, and there is a submit button. So better I want to do and to make the things little bit here. That means I want to put some of the margin left one of this style. Then it should be actually locative. So that is our level. That means the class. That's a form group. So into the dev area here I want to do and to add one of this style. Okay, I just put one of the style and style to the style area and to add one of our some of the margin. Okay, margin, and into the margin they have also one of the margin left. So I want to put another class as margin left will be as a 200. Okay, I just make the things as a 200. So now if you click as a save all, so I want to put our this dev will be margin left as a 200. So if you now click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, yeah, you can see it's now perfectly great. So now in this video I want to discuss about OnChange event. What is exactly that OnChange event? OnChange event is that, like here, actually it's very much common in emo. So if you already use that emo into the emo area, so whatever you write into the message box, your opposite person actually visible that message, right? Whatever exactly you writing, this your opposite person actually visible it. So that is one of the OnChange events. So if you want to do that work, you can do that work on here. That means in our React.js. So whatever the things we will put on here, automatically it should be updated. Okay, so automatically it should be updated in our this text area. So how you can do that work in this video? I will show you that things with a live example. For doing this, first of all, here we have to add one of the OnCharge method, in particular this input field area. So now go to our input field. That means that is our input field, right? So to the input field area, that is our username. I have defined that name as a name will be as a username, and after that I take another method will be as a OnCharge. So that is our OnCharge, and into the OnCharge I want to add one of the method. I just name it method as a change. Okay, change data. So this type of one of the method I just declared on here. Okay, so that is our change data. So if you want to access that method, then you have to access it with this, right? So I think you already know about it. So with this, that is our method. So now we have to create this method, and into this method area I want to take our this input field data, right? That means input field value data I have to get. So that is our render. So after this, okay, so after this I want to first of all take our this method as a OnCharge. That means the change data. So into the change data area, so here first of all I want to create one of the array function. So if you want to create some of the array function, and also I have to get our specific this event data, right? That means whatever the things we will put on here, we have to get it. So we have to get it with the event. So you can use that event. You can use that event rather than if you only want to use that E, you can use that E. Okay, so now I want to create one of the array function. So I think you already know about it. So that is our array function, right? So to the array function area, I want to get our specific all that our targeted value data. So if you want to take it, better I want to take one of the variable with the let and then with the val, and to the val area. So with our event, that means in our event all the data, right? Event all the targeted data. So E and then the target, all the target value data I want to take. So I just simply added that value. I hope you can well understand about it, friend. So I just take all that our targeted value data, whatever the things you will input in particular that area, all that targeted value data, I take the things with this variable as a val. So now we have to visible it. So if you want to visible it, we can use that our states, right? So here I want to visible it. So if you want to visible, like here I want to take as states. So into the states area, so here I want to put some of the property. I just put that property name as a name, and I just make the things as a empty. Okay, so first of all it should be as a empty. So now also we have to pass our this value data. We have to pass this value data in our this states area, right? So that means states this name area. So if you want to pass it, so after that I want to add our this, and also that I have another method as I told you before as a set states, remember? So with this set states I want to pass it. So with this set states method I want to pass our this states name. So I just simply pass this test name, and into the test name area I want to pass which data. I want to pass our these all the event data, right? And this event data, targeted event value data, I take the things with this variable as a label. So now I just simply pass it. So I just simply pass it on here. Okay friend, I hope it's very much clear to you what exactly the things I did on here. So I just take all that our value data, whatever the things will input in our this input field area. So I just take all that our value data with this method. Okay, that means this method I created one of the array function, that means array method, and here I just take that our all that value data and I just take the things with this variable, right? And also I added one of the states, and into the states area I added one of the property as a name, and I just make the things as empty. So now I want to actually pass out this value data, in particular this name area, right? So for the reasons here I added our set states method. So with this set states method I put our name, and then I into the name area I pass our this value data. I just take the things with our this object, that means that is actually our variable. With this let I just take that variable, so that into the variable I have already get all that our targeted value data, and I just simply pass it. Perfect. So now I want to visible it. So if you want to visible it like here hello, after that hello, here I want to visible it. So if you want to visible, I think you already know about it. You have to define with that this and this our set, right? That means the states. Sorry, so that is our states. So with these states I want to show our name, that means this name. So I just simply show this name. Okay friends, so I just simply show this name. I hope it is very much clear to you. So now let's check this out. If you click as a save all, I just click the save all, and now refresh it, and now here I want to make as a Aryan. Yes, you can see it's not perfectly showing our this Aryan name. If you put as a Kazi, and automatically is binding it, and then it's perfectly visible on here. I hope you can well understand about it friend. Okay, so that's how you can actually binding it, and now perfectly is visible in our OnChange method. That means everything is now perfectly working on here. So now here we display with our name, that means our this name. So if you want to add the same things with this username, okay, so if you want to set that things with our this input field, they have some of the name as a username. So if you want to use that with the username, how can do that work? In our next video I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.